My name is Saint Evadir, and this is my sister Irini, and we are going to tell you our story.
Good job, Betty.
My dad was in a high governmental position, and I was going to take his place. One day I had a dream, and the Lord came up to me and told me, "Go to Egypt and go receive the crowns of martyrdom."
What's your dream?
My dream was going to Alexandria, Egypt, and becoming the Queen of Murder.
Once our mom found out about this, she told us not to go. But I told her not to worry, we would not go to the governor. And I disguised myself so no one knew who I was, and I went to the prison, and I fed the prisoners and gave them drinks and told them about my religion and Jesus Christ. Then we went off to Egypt. The first place we went to was
Alexandria.
Then we went to Cairo.
No. Juju, go on. Yes.
Then we went to...
No, and then you've met who?
And then we met Samuel the deacon. And he was going to take our bodies once we died and take care of them. Then the governor found us and he asked us this question, "Who are you?" And I told him, "Will you swear if I tell you who I am, you will not change your decree?" And then he said, "Okay." And I told him I was Saint Evadir, and this was my sister, Saint Irini. And then we prayed for our faith to get stronger, and Jesus took our spirits up into heaven and showed us the righteous people in Jerusalem. Then he brought us back down, and the governor ordered the soldiers to decapitate us.
Okay. And they built?
And they built a huge church for us, and they put our bodies in it.
La misma Sarah?
No,
Just by herself?
Sarah.
Okay, good.
Sarah, her baby.
Yeah. Take care.
Stand up. Go back.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I am presenting Saint Leopesta. Saint Leopesta was married. She had a son that was 12 years old,
Her husband died.
and her husband died. She wanted to become a nun after her husband died. She went to Saint Abba Macarius and told him that she wanted to become a nun. Saint Abba Macarius said, "Try to do it by yourself for 1 year." So she went home and told her 12-year-old son that to serve her food and drinks for 1 year. After 1 year, Saint Leopesta was traveling to Jesus. Saint Abba Macarius forgot about her. So after when he went to bed, he had a dream about Saint Leopesta. Saint Leopesta in his dream, she said, "Why did you forget about me? Now I'm going to Jesus." First thing he did in the morning, he went to Saint Leopesta's house and knocked on the door. Nobody answered. Before Saint Leopesta went to Jesus, she told her 12-year-old son that if Saint Abba Macarius told him to do something, do it straight away. And she did lots of miracles. One of the miracles was there was a man, he was paralyzed, and he had an evil spirit in him. He heard people praising God, and he went to his friends and told them that that he wanted to go to Saint Cleopatra's body. So they took him there, and he got cured, and the evil spirit got out of him.
Go up to the step.
Today I am presenting Saint Arbacima. Saint Arbacima is a beautiful nun. Saint Arbacima lived in Rome in a monastery with all the other virgins. And the king was looking for the most beautiful girl to marry. He sent out people to look for, artists to paint the best portrait of the most beautiful girl they saw. They saw Saint Arbacima and they painted a portrait of her. So and then the king went looking for Saint Arbacima. He sent the governor out to look for him. So then when Saint Arbacima and the virgins figured out that he was looking for them, she ran away with the virgins to Armenia. And in Armenia, they went to a place a little bit out of the city, which was a winery. A winery is a place that is full of wine. So when the governor figured out that she was there, he looked for her in Armenia. And when Arbacima and the virgins figured that out, they went to a city. And in that city, they hid somewhere. The governor found her and he tied her up and when he saw her beauty and he saw how much she was pretty, and he wanted to keep her all for himself. So when he asked him to marry her, she said no. So he commanded to bring her mother, because he wanted her mother to make her feel like to say yes, but that's the opposite of what her mother did. Her mother told her to say no and to keep herself for Jesus. So when she said no again, he commanded to break the mother's teeth. So then after that, he asked her one more time, and he said no. She said no. So then they cut her. Then she forcibly pushed him back on the ground, and even though she was a saint, she left him lying on the ground. And then they ordered his soldiers to cut her into pieces, and to pull out her tongue, and to take out her eyes, and to cut her head off. So then